Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve question number 6 from exercise 12.1 chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. In my previous videos, I have completed the introduction, examples 1 to 7 and questions 1 to 5 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. Now quickly let us begin with the video. Question number 6 from exercise 12.1 chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry says a 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. To solve such kind of problems, we have to read the question and understand it, and then we have to draw a figure according to the given question. So the first important step here is to read the question carefully and understand it, and then we have to draw the figure. So let us read the question part by part, and accordingly we will draw the figure as well. So we have a 1.5 meter tall boy and a 30 meter tall building. So let us first draw a 1.5 meter tall boy and let us name it as AB. And we have a 30 meter tall building at some distance. So at some distance we will draw a 30 meter tall building. So these both are at the ground level, at the same ground level, these both are standing. So we have a 30 meter tall building. Let us name this as CD. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building. So here we have to consider the angle of elevation. From where we have to consider? We have to consider from the eyes of the boy who is AB. Obviously, the eye of a boy is found at the top where his head is found. So at this point, we will draw the horizontal level first, and then we will take the angle of elevation to the top of the building, that is from point A to point C, which is at an angle of 30 degrees first. Okay, so this is the angle of elevation. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30. So first it is 30 degree and then it increases to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. Now the boy is standing at point A. Now as he walks towards the building, for example, let us take a point E. So this boy is walking from point A to point B. So as he walks, the angle of elevation increases from 30 to 60 degree. Okay, now the angle of elevation is 60 degree. Okay, so we have to find out the distance he walked towards the building. We have to find out this distance AE, how much he has walked. Okay, so this distance we have to find out. Also, let us draw the height of the boy here at the point A, and let us name it as F. So if this is 1.5, even this will be 1.5. Now since EF, and let us take this point as G. Since AB is parallel to EF and EF is parallel to GD, even this distance will be 1.5. The total distance of the building is 30 meter, but the distance from G to D is 1.5 meter. As we know that the building is vertical to the ground level is BD, which is parallel to AG. So therefore this building forms a 90 degree angle here, right? So therefore we can say that triangle ACG and triangle CEG forms a 90 degree angle. So therefore these two triangles will be right angle triangles. Now in these two right angle triangles, we know one of the side, that is CG, which is the common for both the triangles, and we know the acute angle. So therefore we can find out this side AG in triangle CAG, and we can find out EG in triangle CEG. So when we find out AG and EG, then we can subtract to find out this distance AE, right? So first consider this triangle CAG. So first let us write down, let the distance he walked towards the building be AE, right? So therefore we have AG is equal to AE plus EG. This is from figure, right? So to find out AE value, we have to send this EG to left hand side, so that will be AG minus EG. Okay, so we have to find out the AG value and EG value to determine the distance the boy walked towards the building. Also from the figure you can observe that CD is equal to CG plus GD. Also CD is equal to CG plus GD. So now let us find out CG value. So CG is equal to CD minus GD, right? Here what is the CD? That is 30 meter minus GD is how much? 1.5 meter. So therefore CG value will be equal to 28.5 meter. This value of CG is 28.5 meter. 30 meter was the total height of the building, right? Now we have to find out the AG side and EG sides. Now let us consider triangle ACG to find out the side AG. Now since ACG is a right angle triangle, we can apply the trigonometric ratio. So here angle A is the acute angle and the side opposite this acute angle is the perpendicular. The side along will be our base and AC will be our hypotenuse, right? So we know the perpendicular value, that is 28.5 meter, and we know the angle 30 degree. So we have to find out this base, right? So which is the trigonometric ratio formed by perpendicular and base? So for that let us write down this fraction PBP divided by HHB. So perpendicular by base is given by tan theta. So let us apply the tan trigonometric ratio in this triangle ACG. In triangle ACG, tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, where a perpendicular is CG and base is AG, and our theta value equal to 30 degree. So tan 30 is equal to CG is 28.5 divided by AG. What is tan 30 from a trigonometric table? Tan 30 from a trigonometric table is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to 28.5 divided by AG. So AG into 1 will be AG is equal to 28.5 into root 3 meter. So this is the value of AG. Now similarly let us find out EG. So the side EG is formed by the triangle BCG, right? So now let us consider this triangle BCG. So write down in triangle ECG. Now again here acute angle is at angle E, so the side opposite the acute angle is perpendicular, side along will be the base and EC will be our hypotenuse. Now again we have to find out the base side given our perpendicular, so again we can apply tan theta, which is base by perpendicular. So in triangle ECG, tan theta is equal to base by perpendicular, where theta value is now 60 degree. Okay, so tan 60 is equal to a perpendicular is CG, which is 28.5 meter, and base is EG. Now what is tan 60 from a trigonometric table? Tan 60 is root 3. So substituting, root 3 is equal to 28.5 divided by EG, or EG is equal to 28.5 divided by root 3. Well, if we assume this equation to be 1, so therefore from equation 1 let us substitute the AG and EG value to find out AE, right? So AE is equal to AG is 28.5 into root 3 minus EG is 28.5, divided by root 3. Now here you can observe that 28.5 is common, so let us take 28.5 common. So when you take 28.5 common, here root 3 is left minus 1 by, so now let us take LCM. So what is the LCM? It is root 3. So we have 28.5 into LCM is root 3. So root 3 into root 3 will be 3 minus 1. So this will be 28.5. 3 minus 1 is into 2 divided by root 3. What is 28.5 into 2? It is 57 divided by root 3. So again we have a root number in the denominator, which we have to remove by rationalization. So multiplying and dividing with the numerator. So root 3 divided by root 3. This will be 57 root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. Cancelling 3 1 times, 3 1 times, 2 carry, 3 9s are 27. So we get 19 root 3 as the answer. 19 root 3 meter, which is the distance AE. So AE is equal to 19 root 3 meter, or you can write the distance he walked towards the building is 19 root 3 meter. Therefore the distance he walked towards the building is 19 root 3 meter. So this is how we solve this question number 6. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, let us solve question number 7 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC Insert Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry shown on the screen. Thank you.